day off. And I'm painting my nails, so I'm sorry. But I had a new topic in mind to discuss. I have allergies. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. But we at the salon decided that we were going to talk about the difference between men and women and their hair growth. And it was specifically because me and my clients were joking about, men just using bars of soap to clean their hair. And this isn't the shampoo soap, just regular like Dove soap in their hair. And, I was like, you know what? I think that's an actual thing because I heard it before, right? And then I was just scrolling on TikTok one day, and then I saw a guy, and I took his picture, so I'm going to find it right now. But I took a picture of it, and he said, yeah, I use soap, a bar soap. And I was like, that's not fair. So I thought today I would actually dissect why we think men, like what they use less products than women, they do less maintenance on their hair, and you see how long his hair is, that's absolutely not fair, and I bet he grew that in like 3 years. More like 7, but I'm telling you, like the way how we treat our hair is such a weird result when it comes to the products we use, and the fact that he only uses lock and braid gel for the retwist, and then and then he uses Dove, and I'm assuming it's the bar of soap because he didn't say a bottle of Dove, he said Dove, and we all know there's a honestly, it's just not fair. So thank you for telling me the truth, and that's why this video is made. So now let's get to it. So the topic today is basically, do men grow thicker hair than women? And we're going to dissect it in a few different parts to help us actually come to a conclusion by the end of the video. And then I'll also tell you my opinion, of course, by the end of the video. So first, let's go by science. So men do not universally, oh my God, have thicker hair. They don't have thicker scalp hair, but they have more androgen, it's a male hormone, activity. So yeah, they just have more of that. Women have less, as you can see. They grow more terminal hair all over the body in general. So think of men with their hair in their arms, their back, chest, legs. They're just hairy beings, If you even remember in the Bible, Esau was, he was hairy, and that's how Abraham was able to, or Isaac? No, Abraham was able to feel who was who. So, they just have thicker hair, thicker terminal hair. Women, we have more vellus hair, and that's softer and finer. So I know my arm is not really helping, but as you can see, I could do this. It's a little bit of hair on my body. You can't see it unless you're really good at eyesight. I'm not, but if you can see it, it's not that much. But if Cleveland come in here, or just another man come in here, you can just see the hairs like literally standing up. You know how that weird standing up hair, it's just like curved over their arm. So you'll see that. So that's the difference. But it's hormone driven hair type, not just thickness. So basically, think of hormones in general. Like, we definitely have different hormones as men and women. Testosterone, oh my gosh, testosterone and estrogen, that's how different they are. So they're the real controller of hair thickness. So androgens, testosterone and DHT, men have higher androgens, like I said before, and it's more coarse. But the DTH, it shrinks the scalp follicles and it causes thinning over time. So they do start with thicker strands but lose density faster. Yes. So for women, estrogen, our protection hormone for women, it keeps hair growth phase longer. There's a lot of science in this whole thing. Oh my God, I'm fully dripping out. So, and it helps maintain fullness and density. But our hormone, when estrogen drops, and the factors, definitely number one is stress, postpartum, and menopause. So and think about it too. We get our periods every single month. Yeah. So that's the difference between our hormones. It's just a cycle. It's more of a cycle for us. It's consistent. And once something drops, it's just gone. So when I talked about my postpartum and losing hair on my edges, like most women, that's literally our hormone, what it does to us. So one thing to add to that is cortisol. So of course that's a stress hormone. Chronic stress pushes hair into the shedding phase. And I don't know how much women, like, do we not stress for everyday lives? Like, do we not stress at all? I want to meet the woman who doesn't stress. I want her formula. But guess what? Guess who don't stress, or who takes stress well? Men. How lovely. So hair cortisol studies show stress is literally stored in the hair shaft. So whenever you stress out, your hair is going to show that you're stressed out. And in my opinion, women, my clients who are women, they have been, I'm working, I'm doing this, I have to work. Some people come to work on their appointment. They have the stress factors and their hair shows it. So it's so unfair. Not too many men have a lot of that stress scalp that I see. So good for you guys. The next one is genetics and biology differences. So because, I will put it this way. I'm not sure, because my dad doesn't really talk to me about his dad, but in their hair. So my dad went bald at age 22. He's been bald ever since. He probably grows a little bit of hair, but what is it called? Alopecia totalis. I'm never saying these words right. They're hard. I'm sorry. But male hair loss is strongly genetic and androgen driven. And female hair loss is multifactorial. Again, hormones, iron levels, thyroid, and stress. And this means that we have more sensitivity to hair loss due to lifestyle. Lovely. Just lovely. Men's hair, they're more predictable. And what we see from them is male pattern baldness. So if you think about, I will use my husband as he's gonna be mad. He does the waves and everything. So in the back of his head, I see there's a little circle. Now, I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I'm like, hey, stop doing it at least this way, because I see, something developing there. And he's like, nuh-uh, stop lying to me, you're joking with me. And I'm like, I don't know, I just was in school for hair, but I guess not. And then, although he goes to the barbers, specifically the Dominicans, they always cut your hair and then add the black right there. His barber cut right here somewhere, and there's like a little thing right there. So now I joke with him and be like, oh, you're losing your hairline. And he's like, you're lying. And and he's like, oh, my hair is just curly. And I'm like, but the rest of your hair is curly. And you have this one spot right here. So it's predictable with men compared to women, where I can see one of my clients the month before, and then they come the next month and I just know they lost hair, and it's everywhere. So that's a huge difference. I'm not going to take my allergy medicine, because when I tell you, I took it during work because I was sneezing like 7 times per every 10 seconds. and I took allergy medicine. And when I tell you, it made me almost fall asleep standing up. It's not good. And I have a long day today, so no thank you. All right, so the next topic is food, body, and internal health. Now, science shows that hair is affected by iron deficiency, thyroid imbalance, insulin resistance, and poor diet. So, what do each mean? Oh my gosh. So, iron deficiency means you have thinning. Think of no blood circulation in your head. So that's what's causing the thinning. Next is the thyroid imbalance, meaning dryness and shedding. Insulin resistance. A lot of people forget about that when they go to the doctor. And it means there's a hormone imbalance. And then lastly, which everyone should know, we all know this one, but the poor diet. That it just causes weaker strands for you in general. So yes, fast food, fried foods, things that are not contributing to the success of your body health, it's no go. Processed foods especially. Anything man-made is not good. Just saying, okay? So, why do people think men have thicker hair? Well, my opinion, as you can see, that person who had locks down here, and I'm just guessing, maybe 7 years or something like that. We think they have thicker hair and longer hair because of their hair density as well. They have more strands per density, per square inch in their hair in general. So, think of high density hair where it's just so much hair. They do, but so do women. So, mainly, again, more androgen, thicker individual thicker individual strands. More body hair, the illusion of stronger hair, Women's experience diffuse thinning, so it's harder to notice early. Although I kind of noticed right away, I'm just saying. And men's hair loss is more visible, hairline in the crown area. Just saying. That's what I noticed as well in my clients, but majority of people who had more hair loss or just thinner hair was women in my chair, okay? So the lock thickness is not just genetics, okay? It's influenced by hormones, maintenance, hydration, and internal health. What does this mean again? These dry? They're not gonna be dry. So, hormones again, high stress, shedding, you have thinner locks. Hormone imbalance, you have a weaker cortex and breakage. Hormone imbalance leads to weaker cortex, which equals to breakage. Think about the maintenance, over retwisting, then maybe interlocking, and then it creates a thinner base for your locks. Tension, think about the tension. Women definitely get it's 50-50 with that, because I don't do tight styles at all. Your hair is gonna be loose no matter what, because we're not contributing to that your alopecia or anything like that. So I've noticed that if you think about who is having more tension for traction alopecia with their hair, I've seen a lot more women have it. And I will even I would even go back to before they had locks, where we were braiding our hair, so stretching our skin back, just because we want the tightest, neatest hairstyles. And then doing a slick ponytail, you're doing way more. And for men's tension, I would say they mainly get it when they have braids before locks. So all of their hairline is definitely gone, and then they're getting the barbers like clipping off their hair, so they have more hair loss around there. So the maintenance is tension restricting hairstyles. So one thing, the next thing is hydration. If you think about men versus women on their routine, women would buy all the products in the world. So in their stress, this is an opinion, they will be stressing out on their product, their routine, who has the best product, what product works for them, and then they buy more products because it didn't work. So they're on that type of stress level when it comes to hydration, because they have to add all those products in there. There is a thing of overhydrating your hair, which also causes frizz and breakage. So eventually, that's for them. And then for men, they hardly hydrate. So when they do hydrate, I would say, and this is me guessing, maybe they walk outside in the rain, shower with no shower cap, and I would say them, they drink a little bit more water. I don't know about the water intake. It really depends, but that's all included with hydration. So because of them doing less with less products and their bars of soap, their locks become brittle and eventually it snaps off. I will say I had way more maintenance issues from dryness and brittle locks with males than women. Well, females. We're using science here. So that's another issue with it. In internal health, the poor nutrition. This, it depends. Again, it's 50-50. It's so hard to see who does it more, because it's an equal amount of things. Because if you really think about it, I have a lot of workaholics, and they either cook or they go out to buy food. Buy outside food. But I would say, unless a male is fully conscious of their body, and that also ties into working out. When you see they're more fit, or vegan or something like that, they're more, their internal health is much more, it's much more prosperous because they're conscious of what they're eating. They don't eat so much fat, even pork. Sometimes when a man doesn't eat pork, they're much healthier as well. And women, again, we gotta eat this, we gotta eat that. We gotta eat that on Thursday. I gotta cook for my family, or I gotta work and then I'll buy something while I'm outside. There's way more factors. But all of this still, whenever there's poor nutrition, there's weak strand formation. So yeah, eating bad is just also gonna ruin your hair. What helped me conduct this whole thing was I researched studies supported by this. And I went to PubMed, Google Scholar, and NIH. And I looked up things like androgen, hair follicle DHT studies, hair cortisol stress study, female versus male hair growth differences, and hormone cycles of the anagen intelligent phase. And honestly, I know a lot of people don't read, but you gotta go to studies made by scientists and research developers that help you come up with a conclusion. Sometimes a lot of people just go on TikTok and they're like, well, since it broke off my hair, it breaks off your hair too. Not true. Because all in general, and again, in my opinion, it's your hormones, stress, and lifestyle that deal with the health of your hair, not what somebody else said that just looked at the bottle and it didn't work for them. Okay? One of the studies, I went on PubMed, and one of them was about African hair growth parameters, and this is by, I can't say his name, G. Lewisnar. Hold on, let me see if they can translate. translate? Oh, it's French. Hold on, let me see.
Lausauer.
Oh, see? I can't say that word. Okay. And this is, and he's in dermatology, and this was published in August 2001. So the background of it is hair growth parameters have been studied mostly in Caucasian hair, whereas few data on African hair has been reported in literature. Now, although this is literally a study done in Africa, we're over here, so we can kind of, parallel the studies to us, because in general, most of us who have locks are African American, and we come from everywhere, Caribbean, Africa. I'm not getting into that. So the objective of it was to evaluate hair growth characteristics in African volunteers born in Africa. So we're just paralleling it. We're not saying this is happening right now, this instant, but this was a study that is going to help our claim. Now, I'm not going to read all this because, it has a lot of extra. Hold on. What is this? Let me just show you this word. Oh, it's all French. No, it's not French. I think my thing is just stayed in French. Hold on one second. See, I want to be able to say these words correctly. So hang on. What?
Phototrichograms.
See, I can't say photo. See, because I would say phototrichograms. Okay, so this word, I'm gonna just leave everything on the screen so you guys can literally read it, or you can go to the study, honestly. And they were, the method was performed in order to record 3 parameters of hair growth: hair density, the telogen percentage, and the rate of growth. Okay. So in the conclusion, because again, I'm not reading all this for you, you can go there or you can look at the screen. The study was to demonstrate significant differences in African and Caucasian hair growth parameters, which might suggest a trend towards increased hair loss in Africans, even though it contrasts with lower and slower incidence, the development of alopecia in Africans. Dang! So we just gonna get it. So, what does that say? Go look it up. Because again, that was 2001. We have the products, the knowledge has increased because it's 2026. This was a study done 25 years ago. And everything, in my opinion, is much better because trust me, the beauty industry changed from then to now because it is much better. But a lot of it is also harming because it's made with chemicals, everything that we're eating, the products we're using, even the hair extensions, there's chemicals in that. So there's a lot to everything, and just using this research is going to help you figure out what to do for your hair. So let's see. So if your if your locks are thinning, check your stress before blaming the hair in general. Because some people think the weight of hair also is causing thinning, which it does in some people. But guess what? It's based on their phase of hair, where they are, and the hormone level they are in. So again, my client from a long time ago, he was a guy, and he said he got his hair done every 2 weeks. So he had a big bald spot in the back, and his locks were so thin. But guess what? His locks were down to his knees. Can't. Let's go back here. So at the end of the day, if your hair growth isn't about being a man or woman, it's about how you take care of your scalp, your body, and your routine. And if your routine starts with a bar of soap, don't be surprised when your hair starts to decline, okay? A Dove bar soap, you may think it works, it may clean because it says it's soap, but no, I don't agree with it. So stop using it. At least use a shampoo bar. I'm just saying, it's literally modified for your hair, not okay. Because I didn't think I have to tell grown people that, but the fact that that was, I mean, maybe he could clarify if it is the Dove shampoo, because they do have a Dove shampoo, but he didn't clarify that, so I'm assuming. And I know there's some people out there that are using a bar soap. I think someone a long time ago was literally using Zest. Oh God, it was Zest and then Ivory Spring. Dang. No. So what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna do a challenge for you. It's called the 7-day lock reset, and it goes from stress to strength. Okay, so I will definitely have it in. I'm gonna do it later on today so that you have access to it, or just exactly what you can do. I'm gonna name it in the video, so don't worry. So the day 1 is the truth check. So you look at your locks and scalp in the mirror, identify your dryness, thinning, buildup, and write it down because you need to be accountable, okay? So you can't fix what you won't face. Day 2, cut the damage. Don't use your bar soap or random products. Use Lily Proper Cleanser and water. You can definitely go to my website and use my products specifically made for locks that cure block problems with consistency. They were made for you guys. And if you don't want to buy a giant bottle of shampoo, do I have it right here? I have, because I just did it yesterday, I have this size for you. They're a lot cheaper, so you can just try it out, okay? Okay? So, and this goes for the men, I want you to actually invest in your hair. Y'all have beautiful hair, but it goes downhill after 36. Okay, so stop harming your crown. Day 3, I want you to do a hydration reset, okay? I want you to lightly mist your hair. Do not soak it, okay? Mist. Do I have more? No. My products are way over there and I'm not gonna get them. So, you have to seal the moisture properly, okay? Honestly, this still pertains to my products. So, remember, dry locks equal leak. Oh my God. Let me breathe. Help me. I'm not good. I'm not okay. Dry locks equal weak locks, okay? Day 4, stress control day. You have to find out if you're actually stressing out, okay? Honestly, I started doing this for myself because my client's been in the salon. We've been there 6 days a week. I used to work 6 days a week a long time ago. Now we're back to that, and it's fine because I like doing that, but we've been in there, so I haven't had time to decompress or anything, so I do it now every 2 days, every other day, just because I just don't have time for that anymore. So take 10 to 15 minutes with deep breathing, silence, or journaling. And this actually helps lower cortisol. So what I have it over there because I do a lot of work and stuff in my sewing room. This is my favorite room besides my bedroom and my living room because, that's where the kids are. This is a quiet place. So what I do is I come here, I put my foot bath. God, I can't even think right now. That thing over there that soaks my feet. I put my feet in it. I have a muscle relaxer, Epsom salt, and then I have my massager too, so I put it on my back. And then I light a candle because the candle helps signify this is time to stress. And I do this at night because I'm usually, during the day, it doesn't feel right. But at night, I put the candle right here on my desk, and then I shut off the lights, and then I'm quiet because all I hear is the bubbles from the foot thingy. What is that called? Foot bath? I had it for 3 years. I don't know what's happening right now. But I don't even know if y'all can hear my son in the background just screaming. So I get time away from him, and I will get noise canceling headphones because he gets louder every day, okay? So that has helped me a lot because I realized, you know, I am working a lot. Not saying too much, but I am working a lot and I don't have time to decompress. I have been going to the gym a lot more, so I think I'm relieving the stress in a good way. So I'm not stressed out right now. So let's see. Day 5, nutrition check. Please. I know majority of you aren't drinking water like that because, you know, water is boring and the price of water has increased. Why is it increasing? And then when you go buy the cheaper water, it tastes like pipes. I know they're doing something to the water, but you need to increase your water. I'm sorry. So what I do is I do a lot of alkaline water. I'm trying to follow Dr. Sebi's whole you know, his the alkaline diet. It's honestly hard because I'm not a full-blown vegetable person. I need some meat. I need a little bit of everything. But honestly, just incorporating some of Dr. Sebi's his diet will help. Okay, so get some water and get iron-rich foods, and then also do fruits and veggies. Okay, so your locks are built from what you eat. Okay, day 6. One second. I'm not stressed out. You're not gonna stress me out today. Okay. Day 6. This is gonna be scalp awareness. So you're gonna check if the itchiness, flakes, or tension. You're gonna check your scalp for that. So say like, if you just got a retwist or your style. Like for instance, I know I'm having tension right here because I have 2 rubber bands. Can you see that? Yep. 2 rubber bands, but it's not wrapped. It's only, you know, all the volume. So it's like, okay, that's actually better. Yeah. So if your scalp feels like pulling and tugging, you need to adjust that, okay? If you just got a style and you are like, hey, you know, that's a lot of tension that you have. And please come out with a tight styling. They're cute, but when it comes to, especially, I will say the styles with the ponytails. So the bun is on top because, you know, it's up there. When you have a ponytail that's a little bit lower and then you have everything hanging off of it, all that gravity pulling, and then you probably have lock knots, so it's a lot heavier and bulkier. I don't know. Just cut the ponytail in half, so have a little bit more. What is going on out there? Jeez, I locked the door. That's why. Have a smaller ponytail at least. You know, you don't want too much like bulky weight right there, because again, that's the crown area. That's where all of it begins. All the alopecia begins. Okay, so start with no over manipulation. The itchiness, see where it's coming from. If it's the products you're using or if your hair is just dry. Again, check with the moisture moisturizer that you have. A lot of people don't have moisturizer. You do need moisturizer. It's just not hydration and then oil, or just oil in general. You need a moisturizer, a part of your routine, okay? So healthy locks start at the scalp, okay? And then day 7, the last day, crown evaluation. Compare your day 1 to day 7. Ask, do it feel better? Do it look better? Is it less dry? And reflect. How do you feel? Does it feel good? Or what can you do better, you know? Consistency creates results, okay? So, I will warn you, after day 3 or 4, if your locks still feel dry, you don't need a challenge. You need a professional detox, proper lock routine, or education. I don't know. I have Locked and Pretty just sitting there. LockedandPretty.com. It has all the things you need, okay? You can book a viral. You can book a virtual locks consultation with me. It doesn't matter if you're not in Boston. We can look at your lock routine and come up with solutions, okay? Like, We have technology now. I'm here for you. Please stop going to people who's just using you for money. They do your hair and then you leave. Did they mention anything about your hair? Did they say, hey, what's going on? Because honestly, I don't know. I pay attention a lot. I just know right away from your last appointment what happened. Or even when you're a new client, I'm just like, oh, what's going on? Like, how often do you do your hair? I ask questions just so that you can at least know that I care about your hair. But, sorry. So, after I come back from having fun today, because it's my day off, I will update the website and you can have a clickable link for this whole video today. And we will start tomorrow, okay? God willing. Okay? So I will see you in the next Loc Talk. I don't know what to talk about, but either it's going to be about allergies and itchy scalp, or what's the other one? I can't remember the other one. Hold on, let me see if I... No, I actually have that as the next... Okay. All right. We'll talk about allergies and itchy scalp, because one of my clients, her body was itching, and I was like, what's going on? Do you have allergies? And she's like, yeah. And she started to itch her hair, scratch her hair, and I was like, oh, is it affecting your hair? And she's like, I don't think so. And I was like, but you're itchy all over your body, and now you're scratching your hair. And you know that feeling when you're actually, you talk about spiders or something, and then you're like, oh my God, it's on me, you know? Or your hair touches you like right here, and you're like, ah. So we're gonna talk about allergies and itchy scalp the next Loc Talk. And of course I have a few things to update, because now that it's spring, I have to get my lock accessories out there. Where is it? Is it in here? Oh yes, my lock sprinkles. So these are gonna be fun lock sprinkles I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, I have a lot of work to do. I'm sorry, but I feel great, you know, just saying, you know, just back on my grind. Okay, so I will see you in the next Loc Talk. I'll update you either on TikTok or Instagram and Facebook when the next topic will be broadcast. Again, we have a lot of work to do, and I can't wait. If you have any questions, let me know. And let me know if you like this topic. I want more topics, guys. I get it all from my clients, but I need more topics from outside people that, you know, have these questions that, you know, I can answer. I need more challenges, you know? Okay? So if you like this topic, let me know what was your favorite part, or if any of it resonates with you. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Check out lockedandpretty.com for the crown care line for your lock routine, and definitely don't forget to check out the lock guides. Go there, okay? For there's a lot. Oh my gosh, I need a whole nother video on my website. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. You guys have a wonderful Sunday, okay?